It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen.
The designated hitter, number 8.
And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Ben Revere comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Tapper up the line. Knee high, he barehands it. Hats off to that one. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. DeShields retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Into the windup and the pitch.
Third baseman
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. And behind the plate is Jonathan Lucroy. You know, everybody talks about his ability to frame pitches. One of the best framers in all the game, but I really like how he catches and throws. This guy can catch.
Fouled back.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Here comes the first pitch. Cole Calhoun is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Digging in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. The windup and the 0-1. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Mazzara shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Carlos Perez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here comes the first pitch.
Hernan Perez.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
He is being aggressive in this inning.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie Wagner. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, this guy's got good stuff. He held him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribbler to start your offense going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit call.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Sent on the ground out to second. From his knees, the throw. Got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes to Shields. At the track, the wall. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup, was able to foul it off, but that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Mazzara is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's C.J. Cron now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
First baseman.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
All right, come on now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again. Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Gallo fields it cleanly, and the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Carlos Perez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Hernan Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Striding in once again, Willie Wagner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Ben Revere is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Matt Bush is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario. We're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Stepping in, Walter Stewart. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Walter Stewart sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. Popped high in the air, calling for it. Gallo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. One of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Big Dog has a play. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And the into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santiago sprinting after it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Let's take a look at the defense for the Rangers, brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking at Rougned Odor. I love this guy. Not tall, stands about 5'6", but man, does he have some kind of power and the ability to play with that fire within him. He's an intense player and a competitor.
Mazzara's under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Here's Justin Upton now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he takes ball 1. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Now a swing and a 3rd straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Santiago is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quick. A nice aerial view of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Comerica.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Leading up for the Tigers.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
Fortune.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And he's retired here, 1 away. And up next will be Brett Nicholas. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Odor showing off his range. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the. Striding in once again, Walter Stewart. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the 3rd base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He is being aggressive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Cabrera. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Santiago has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. In now, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Santiago comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. In there, strike 2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Fortune comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fortune.
Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in, Brett Nicholas. First time up, he went down looking. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And he's safe.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Ready once again, Walter Stewart. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tigers get one. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but a swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. What a play. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Cabrera.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Santiago moving to his left. And the inning is over. This one. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. In there, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jake Lamb becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Justin Upton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Santiago. And that's the third out. And up next will be Brett Nicholas, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ryan Saunders is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. One out, nobody on. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Digging in once again, Walter Stewart. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Texas slugged their way to victory with 15 hits.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. A major league skipper acknowledges a young player who has been greatly exceeding expectations. And has a little fun with him while he's at it. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Your attention,
Boomer
please.
Big Dog is
Now
going to
pitching
take
for the
over here in
Rangers,
inning number 5,
number
so it'll be a
24.
bullpen game from
Boomer
here on out.
Big
Some
Dog.
movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. Lucroy
Up next
has
for
a
Oakland,
play. He
first
makes the
baseman,
play, and that'll
Mark
end the inning.
Anna.
3-run. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading out
shot,
for the A's.
Stephen Vogt. He'll start
Catcher.
things out here in a tie ball game.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Odor has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Ready for another shot now, Marcus
The batter,
Semien.
number 10,
And he's likely just trying to put one in play here.
Marcus
0 for 2 with a pair of
Semien.
strikeouts thus far. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Ryan
batting.
Healy. He
Third
reached on a
baseman.
single last time and
Ryan
later wound up
Healy.
scoring. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Here you go, boy.
And the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Here's a high pop-up. Dias is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Ready for another chance. Joey Wendell will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. Dias will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Ready once again. David Domeromo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. David Domeromo becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs. And
well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Digging in once again, Nick Vogel. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Odor ranges to his right, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A change-up right in your wheelhouse.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park, the Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Harold Reynolds and Van Plesac, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Back now as we draw ever closer. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And a rather easy first out.
batting second from the San
Lofted
Francisco
in the air
Giants.
out toward right center. Trout on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batting third from the Atlanta Braves.
Freddie Freeman is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Settling in now, Will Myers. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. And at first base, Eric Hosmer. I think he's one of the best defenders in all the game at first base. Tremendous range. He's aggressive, too. Not afraid to catch a ball and throw it to second base for that double play. Aggressive first baseman. I like them. A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Christian Yelich is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Christian Yelich goes down for the second out in the bottom half. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. No. Felix Hernandez, a right-handed reliever standing.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
It's time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers. Two of the best
Leading
bats
off the
in the
afternoon
business
for
go
Boston.
at it next on the show. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Matt, this has been one of those up and down teams. They lost the last game, putting them at 500. Everybody wants to play above 500 baseball. Maybe they'll be motivated by that alone.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Harold? Javier Baez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. The windup and the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Striding in, Hyun-Soo Kim. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season. A high fastball is in there. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball, and this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swing and a little blooper to center. DeShields coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Andrus has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. First offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Another 0-2 coming. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Mazzara is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santiago is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that one right down Main Street. 1 out, nobody on. Right side. Odor gets dirty to first. Got him. Ready for another chance? Mookie
next
Betts
for the Red
comes
Sox.
into this at-bat 0
Right
for
fielder,
1 in the ballgame.
Mookie Betts.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1.
Jr.
Hit hard to third. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Throwing to second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Now batting.
Now a flare out toward right center. Mazzara over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Down the first baseline. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Dominguez. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fouled back. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. You see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Blake Swihart is sent packing for out number 2 in the sixth. Tim Anderson is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mazzara's under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing. Is that
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.